just fix this a little bit. There we go. Hi Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for December 2018, the last month of the year. I'm using my phone and doing it live simply because my laptops aren't working. I'm not going to buy a new one until after Mercury retrograde. Because I do not trust anything that I purchase during that time. But yes, thank you ever so much for joining me. This is for Capricorn Sun. If you'd like a reading from me, you can click on the link in the description, and you can also get all the information you need from an astrology reading if you want to know how Mercury retrograde is going to affect you. So I'm just going to shuffle these. I am shuffling them very much. I've shuffled in between videos as well. So we'll see what's coming up for you guys, and it's a little bit different because I'm doing them face down first, and this is just so I get all the information I need from individual cards prior to, going further into what may be needed. Okay. Right, we're using the Taramuka this time. It's a lovely deck. I really enjoy using it, and you guys seem to love it too, so that's why I'm doing it for you now. Okay, so the first card you have is the Hierophant. I don't know which way to do it so you can see it properly. I might have to go all the way over here, or do I have to move up? This is the thing with the phone, because I never know how large I need to get it. There we go, that'll do. Alright, so this is a Hierophant, and this is about belief systems and whether you conform to the hierarchical sort of society that we currently have, and whether you really want to focus on getting into a sort of pattern, really. It could also be that you are facing a hierarchical position, so in your job or, marriage, like you feel that there's some kind of system that you need. But it could also be a company who is trying to affect you or is affecting you, like banks or something like that. It could even be your spirituality coming into question, and maybe you're exploring other things. So let me just get this card. Okay, you have the Three of Cups, which is a really, really nice card. So this one, it seems to be about your friendship and community, and maybe you are getting a community from some sort of connection with a hierarchical procedure. Maybe you are going to find a new stretch of community coming through. As far as I know from this reading, lots of you will have 3 reasons to celebrate. And I feel this is going to be because you have that kind of knowledge that's coming through your education, it's coming from your experience and the things that you've done, and that's actually going to lead you to having this sort of connection within yourself and within your community. And I think you're going to have one reason to celebrate in the emotional area, one reason to celebrate in the achievement, so personal achievement, and one friend. It could be that they get engaged or have a new announcement that makes you feel like, oh yeah, this is great, and yeah, I can appreciate this, and etc. like that. So, oh, okay. So you also have the Two of Cups, which for me is a really strong card for your progress, for your partnership, for your attraction. It could be that you want to heal as well, because you do have the angel of healing above them here. But I would say that there's a lot to come for you in the positive area of understanding your heart matters and understanding the way that you are resonating with other people. Other people's vibrations seem to affect you more this month, and happy birthday to those of you who do have your birthday in December. But other people's ideas and their education, their beliefs may come into play for you, and you may have deep discussions with them. And I think that this has come through to make your bonds even stronger. You'll understand them much more, you will take them, appreciate them much more. And I feel like this connection is something that leads you into the sole purpose of your life. There's something that you really do enjoy. And I also see this as being quite a breakthrough, to be honest. There's an awareness coming in here. There's a sense of fulfilling your destiny here. And I also think that there's, not just from the meaning of the Two of Cups, so this is kind of what I'm getting for you as well. This is not just, and the Two of Cups means, this is kind of what I'm getting. You are connecting much more in a deep and meaningful way with somebody because of your education, the knowledge that you have to share, the kind of appreciation and respect that friends have for you. It could be that you're the elder of, or the eldest of your group of friends, or somebody who's just had a hell of a lot of experience. So that kind of thing comes through to say that you will impart this experience on the others and they will be all the richer for it. I think this is going to be something that you give hope to people, and you don't have to hold on too tightly to some aspects, for instance, your finances, your job roles, things like that, as sometimes Capricorn tends to do. But I do think that you're going to be working in a much better and easier sense of yourself. And then again, you have another two. You have the two of wands here. So this is about that sense of unity, but also your progress, your discovery, the feeling of having that flair for understanding the new rules or the new opportunities that are coming your way. And I think it could be, I'm getting rebellion here, so I think that maybe you do know how things normally work, but you're going to try a different way now. You're going to alter something here. You're going to change the way that you're thinking. You're going to, right, okay, I've got the spark of an idea, now how can I work with this? It's kind of like when I write a book. I have the idea, I write down the idea, I nurture that, and I see how it could work and how it could play in writing. And I think this is something that you will naturally do. You'll start to seek the truth that's coming through from these ideas and from the conversations that you're going to have with people close to you. Wow, the Empress. So this is a really strong card for you. This Empress comes forward with a sense of abundance, and you are going to give birth to something in the world, not literally necessarily, but you are going to nurture something. You're going to see this be accepted into the world, your ideas, your senses. This is somebody who's very much in tune with nature as well. So I feel like it's calling you to go into your nature, go into this feeling of understanding and belief, and just kind of reconnect with nature that surrounds you. I think we are kind of abandoning nature, but it'd be imperative for you to do this because you are Capricorns, you're an earth sign. This is something that you need to go and do. I think you need to ground yourself, earth yourself. Same as people earth electricity, you know, they kind of try and ground them so they don't spark. You need to absorb the energy from the earth right now. This will bring you calmness, this will bring your intuition to the surface, and I feel like you have a lot to give other people. It's almost like people are surrounding you this month. It may even be because of your birthday or celebrations, or just the time of the year, because you know it's Christmas and it's Jewish holidays and all the other holidays that I can't quite remember the names of, because there are many. It's not just Christianity that has these holidays. So it feels like there's something that brings forwards this down to earth motherly nature that you can actually nurture yourself during this time as well. Nah, and then of course we have to have a little bit of a downer, but it's something that seems to be like you have this feeling of insecurity. Can it be this good all the time? Am I, spending too much time laughing and joking and being with other people? And am I spending too much time focusing on other things rather than myself? That's the key, really, to you. I think that even though it's going to be really, really good, you're always preparing for the inevitable dip. And I think the thing is, you don't have to be worrying that you're spending too much time with others. This is where your richness comes from. This is where your richness of experience comes from. And I think that's going to take you onto a good field where you can actually explore more things. Depending on your numerology for next year, it is going to be a year 3 universally, but depending on your numerology, you may find it speeds up or it slows down. So that's something that you need to take into account as well. But appreciate the moments that you're getting this December, because I honestly feel this is going to launch you into January with a great energy. And I think it's just to kind of try and figure things out for yourself as you go along as well. But community minds and stuff like that will really help you. I'm just going to shuffle these cards and see what comes up now for you. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to be reading this many. They have been very up and down today, though. They've been very spritzy, so their energy seems to want to come through. Oh, that one literally jumped out at me. Nurture. What was I just saying? As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. I was about to say imperative, but it's important. So this card is very, very strong, and it means that you have to nurture that connection. You have to nurture the people around you. It may be that you do connect with a child. Somebody close to you may give birth to a child. But I also feel like there's something that's creeping up on you. Maybe you're trying to get back to having the energy that you used to, or retain the innocence that came before all the crap happened and before life happened. But I do think that nurturing yourself this time of year is really strong for you to do. Don't worry that you're spending too much time on yourself. You cannot spend too much time on yourself right now. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to nurture that energy. You also need to maybe nurture others, but don't compromise too much on how much you give yourself. Ultimately, I do see things improving for you, my dear Capricorns, and I do think that you're going to have a great end to the year, but let me know in the comments below how things go for you. If you do want a reading from me, all the information is on my website. Just click in the description box below. But I hope things go very well for you. I will be doing 2019 year ahead forecasts, so look for them in around maybe a few weeks' time. But in the meantime, I wish you all the very best of luck. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you guys soon.